Yeah, I literally had turned that damn music off. Huh. Okay. Well, that's something I know. The second part of my announcement I have is again through uh, Y'all Shack. I have joined his group of gaming idiots. I am one of his partners now. So that means hopefully I can get some more views and help him build a community of streamers. So I would implore you guys to go check out Y'all Shack's content. Give him a follow if you haven't already. And let's go ahead and move on. So today we're going to play the third chapter of Shapehero Factory. This is the final chapter. With any luck, we can reach to the end, and you guys can see the roguelite element in this. Also, if you happen to hear other kind of music playing in the background or hear another voice, as you heard earlier, that would be Rufus Druid, my wife. She happens to be home today, and that is because both of us took today off for a mental health day because we both needed it.
Hi guys.
That is her lovely voice. So, without ado, let's go ahead and move to the next scene. Oh, there it is. I've selected that scene. All right, so there it goes. All right, so continue our play. All right, so we had just beaten chapter 2, and we're getting our next map expansion. So we're going to get this. I think we're going to go ahead and take a break, heal our gate up a little bit, so we can go on a little bit more. Did that even play? I didn't hear anything. Really? Can he? No. Can anybody else do the sound alerts? It's the scene nested in your having screen.
In your gaming. Okay, so it's.
All right. Let's see. So I got the Twitch alerts. Well, it looked like Dirty Bush was able to activate it, but I'm still not hearing anything. Yeah.
Okay. Cool said he found him.
Yeah, but we're not hearing any sounds though. Wait a second. Do I? Let me make sure the audio is actually working on it. Yeah, the audio is all the way up. You know, it's weird. We heard Mayday before when
Yeah.
you went into the before stream.
Okay, so yeah, so at the the very top, for people that are looking on the app, there will be like uh, there'll be a button that says "Get Bits" on the right. On the far left, you have that little Pangea symbol. At least that's what I see on mine. And then you hit the Pangea
I
symbol, and it'll go Pangea
I
internet.
see Twitch alerts, not sound alerts. So that's probably what it is. So
Oh, I have to get.
let's see.
Let's see.
I need to add a. Is it add a scene? Okay.
God, nobody wants to play with me.
Was that too loud? I think that was too loud.
That was a little bit loud.
That's a little better.
Yeah.
That sounds so sad. I like that.
Okay, so they are playing
Oh yeah. Okay. So sorry for the momentary, technical difficulties.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you.
All
Now,
right.
back to our show.
All right. Is that a good enough sound for everybody, or does it need to go just a little bit lower?
Yeah, you'll need to turn your mic up. Yeah.
Goodness gracious, if I can.
Because on the sound bites, there were actually like little volume things for the bites themselves for our end.
Oh, I've been turning down the op. Sorry, I've been turning down my audio. Can you guys? Is this better? Voice check. Can you guys hear me?
A little, I'd say turn it up a little more.
That's max.
Okay, well, Silver said she can hear you.
Okie dokie. Yeah. Well, the thing is, I was turning up and down the wrong volume slider. Is that better? Okay. Could someone do another sound alert, please? So did that blow out eardrums, or does it need to go down? Yeah, I'm sorry. All right, once more. Was that scary loud, or was that okay? Yeah, turn yours down, or we're gonna have an infinite loop here. Okay. Once again, I apologize everybody for the technical difficulties. Hopefully, we have that all taken care of now. Okay. So we have our gate repaired some. Still got a little bit of damage, but we should be fine. Now we're gonna unlock an area. So the neat thing about this is yeah, we could open this spot specifically on the corner, but if we open this corner, well, this side, we get the corner for free. And this does have all the half shapes, so that will actually mitigate our um, issue that we've been having with the building of said spears. So, I believe this one will be a good one to go with. I've slept since then, Shaq, and I've also been recovering from insomnia, so yeah, I don't. Oh, damn it. Okay. Is the game not loud enough? Is it not working? Yep, I don't even see it capturing. Sorry, there's been a little bit of new setup, so I'm needing to try to figure stuff out again. Oh, that. Okay. There we go. Now it's actually doing something. Yeah, that was my fault. So, when we tested this shack, it was actually on the displaced game, and that's what it was set to. So, that's something I gotta remember. Yay, learning new things. Okay. Alright, so creating colorful heroes. Required equipment. Ink related equipment falls under the dropper tab on your palette. Place droppers. Makes me feel a little better there, Shag. Thank you. Place droppers. Place a dropper next to the ink pool to extract that color of ink and produce heroes. Connecting a pipe to your dropper lets you use extracted ink materials for your heroes. As in this case, we can make these little black puppy dogs using these little fairy things in black ink. Alright. I would doubt we'll actually be able to be using this part on this playthrough, but I'll explain these. So, on the map, and usually found in the corners, we find this house mouse. Wow, mouse house. When expanding the scroll, there may be a mouse house, placed within the area. Hammer and cheese. You need a hammer or cheese to use on the mouse house, said it right that time, to unlock these recipes when you find a mouse house. Producing motives. You produce stars by transporting hammers, or produce hearts by transporting cheese to the mouse house. Stars or hearts cannot be produced from any motive source like regular motives can. Alright. Stop this. Good lord. I forgot what this place looked like. Oh shit. Damn it. I have to manually undo. Because sorry everybody, I went to move my map screen here, and it didn't work out the way I wanted to. I need to use that button. Okay. Yeah, I'm having some problems here. Okay. So, guess what? A little bit more redesigns. Because you guys love watching me redesign stuff. And the meaning for this is we're going to try to get our spear guys produced a little bit faster. Because we need a little bit more resources as far as triangles and these the rectangles. now that we have this rectangle producer right here, we can simply just make these without having to worry about using the scissors to cut the shapes. Oh yeah, almost completely forgot we have some research we have to do, because we can make the super motive makers, and we can actually unlock the mega ones. Could you stop interrupting? And we also can tell the canvases to produce faster. Or we can give our champions the next hero level up ability. Or actually we can completely reduce the fact that our guys get murdered when they try to use the sword. How about we do that? Yeah. Now, no one dies if they try to pull the sword from the stone. Okie dokie. So, let's get our squares here. Not squares, rectangles. Bring it into play. Another big shout out to Shaq there. He actually helped me get my dual monitor actually working correctly. Oh, it's such a godsend. Alright. So now we're going to get these combined so we could transfer over here and make ourselves some more triangles to help with the triangle portion of this. Because hopefully this is not going to be a problem much sooner. What am I kidding? It's always going to be a problem. Always the same paradox problems, always out of money. However, I am going to make a mess here, because I'm going to put in a couple extra roundabouts here. This is so it could build up extra stuff. What am I needing that. Now we have our triangle makers. Yepper. She's going to be getting a new cooling system and a bracket, because that's the only way that we could get it, so that she could revive her computer. Alright. Because we can, let's go ahead and get a couple more of these going, so we can make sure that we have plenty of these triangles being made. Overabundance is better than being completely out. That is the wrong one. That would have been a bad. Sure thing. We can bring that back whenever we come back down. Yeah, it's technically your fan. Oh no, that wasn't even slow. That's just regular speed. Damn. Okay, so yeah, this is a good problem to have right here. Alright. Looks like things are flowing a little bit better this time around. So, if I remember correctly, we still need to make ourselves some shield guys. And I'm mana poor. But that's okay. Well, at least I think it's okay. Yeah, it's okay, because I still have a square one right there. Just out of curiosity, can you guys actually hear a second bit of audio in the background by chance? Like another game playing? Okay. Just wanted to be sure. Okay. So I'm getting this set up and ready. Because I don't have the money right now. Guess I can let this play. To be able to actually build everything I need. I'm gonna just build one little conveyor at a time. We'll eventually get there. Yeah, I have to ask that question because for whatever reason, this basic PlayStation headset I have is really good at picking up noises. So, just wanted to check. Okay, so now we got a bottleneck. Yay. We still got quite a bit of these guys built. We got over 100 pike guys built. We got almost 15 of the champions, 200 mages. And everything is backed up. It's a good problem to have. Unfortunately, I just need more mana. Just out of money. Always out of money. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, I must have accidentally deleted something from the spot here. Okay. Not doing too bad. There we go, we got that level. Right before we have to go fight something. So, just as a good setup for the next time around, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade these to the max so they'll produce even faster. And if I unpause this, we should see these guys start emptying out a little bit faster than they were. Trust me, it's faster. Alright. So, put one there. Let's put one here. And yeah, I can't afford that one there yet. Yep, our first battle. Let's go! Oh, that's right. We got the relic that makes these guys bigger. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I can click. I gotta click stuff. That's right. Click. Champions are a chore to build, but I tell you what, they are quite useful. Alright, so we won. We got 800 more mana, which we're going to spend quite very quickly. 5 coins and 2,000 experience. Yeah. Alright. So we got some money we can spend on the shop right here. We can go for the snake and get another relic. And we get either a hero or an upgrade for a hero. I'm actually torn on this one because the shop can give us some specific or unique type of relics we could find. And it will still put us in line to fight 2 mini bosses here. And we do got the gold membership. So, you know what? I think we should actually go shopping. Yep, let's shop. Alright, what's this one? Obtain 2 random hero statues or tablets. Okay. Antique scroll. Forces level up 1 rank when obtained. I have no idea what that means. And at the tent gives me 50%. It gives me 50% gate health when I rest. Or we could make our problems even worse by increasing our motive outputs. I'm rather curious about this relic. Like I said, I have no idea what it does. So, forces level up 1. Oh, maybe it gives me a level up. I think it did. Alright. Alright. See, rogue needs those guys and 1 black cloth. And we got the horse. You know what? I'm gonna buy the horse. I think you guys will like what the horse looks like. Alright, and the statue, what the statue does, it gives us the hero statues, which they do generate a hero of that type, but that type can only be used to build another hero. So we can't just send it to the portal. So if it's going to give us random ones, it may give us a random one we can't really use. Yeah, it's a gamble on that one, but I mean, it could give us one that we have absolutely no use for. And it is, 14 gold. Alright, let's go on. And, gotta level up first. You know what, let's get some more money. Alright, first off, yeah, we are definitely not having a problem creating these. Let's go ahead and upgrade our... No, we can't do that because... Oh, here we go. Upgrade our champion. So the champion will just be more badass. Alright, so let's start getting our other unit that we haven't got to actually use yet. If you guys remember, we did get a it's an upgraded shield bearer. The guy is like a phalanx, I believe is the word to use. Yep, upgrades. Upgrade people. We gotta upgrade our people. Oh, sorry, that brought to mind robots. Oh, that was such a great movie. Alright. There it is. Nope, wrong one. There it is. It was in here somewhere. Alright, so we're going to get this set up so we can build our new guys, our new units. and these guys will act as both Aunt Fanny. Yes. Oh my God, Aunt Fanny was one of the best characters in there. Oh, so let me rephrase that. No, Robin Williams' character obviously was the best one out of that whole show, just because it was Robin. We're going to put these guys on the fast track. Get you guys here. Then get you guys here to make these guys. And I want you guys there as soon as you can. I barely had enough money. Look at that. 16 left. Whew. I know. It's one of those movies that it almost seems like you should watch it repeat anyway. Alright. Alright, we got some defenders going. I am going to make this even better, because as you can tell, we got a bit of a block up right here. So I'm going to have to fix this so we can get these guys built faster. Now there's another issue. Why is there always problems? Okay. Got our mages. Our champions. Okay. Gonna have to build a line here, because pause this because apparently I can't operate my digits here just right. I'm gonna put a bypass for this because we have an abundance being built here. There we go. Alright, so we got a bit of a problem. We're not getting enough guys around over here. So I'm going to have to, unfortunately again, reinvent the damn wheel. So I still want all this to kind of come back and work. Okay, I know what I want to do here. It's actually pretty simple. Right there. There we go. Now I got some people bypassing, and any extras are just loop right here where the spear guys are. Alright. So, again, got problems. Good problems to have. Let's see how I'm going to fix this good problem. Here we go. Alright. So now I'm going to have to wait for this. idea is I need to split this up. Oh, I got a notification. I wonder if it told me that I'm streaming. I've had to do that before. Alright. Let's see this new guy. Where you at? There he is. Okay, so we got a little soldier coming out here. Kind of like the other ones. He'll walk out so far and stab and throw his shield down instead. Oh yeah, yeah, this is really gonna work out right. Just with those few guys out there, they did 1900 damage. They almost did as much damage as the other spear guys. Oh yeah. Alright, so if we go down this route, we're gonna fight Shell. Shell is protected by a sturdy shell. It could be damaged by force or by magic. That's what they meant by magic. And we have Manus, a muddy amalgamation of hand-like creatures. They get a little handsy, I guess. There are many, though each of them seems quite weak. So it's going to send a whole bunch of these guys at us. So, I need that extra bit of mana right there, although the question mark could be something really good or just really dumb. And the the rest stop there could give us, heal up our gate the rest of the way, and or give us an upgrade for a current hero. I think we need to go and fight the hands. Yeah, we're going to throw hands with the hands. That's a good one. I like that. Oh, dear Lord. I have horses, and I actually forgot to build said horses. Oh, my goodness. What? Alright. Oh, no. I do not have everything for this, and I don't have the money to invest in that unicorn. Damn. Alright, so I'm actually going to do a reset. Oh. Oh, yeah, really. I'm going to be building horses. Well, I guess I'm going to be mana broke again. Still. Oh dear God. Alright, let's fix this part up here first. Get this going so we know that this is okay at least. Now I'm probably gonna have to put a split down here. Oh, you know what? There's also something else I forgot. We did upgrade our pike guys here. So we do have a statue specifically for them. So it too acts like a regular motif maker, outside of the fact that it actually needs a motif maker attached to it. So we just connect it to our pikeman stream, and it will help generate more pikemen to make more of our, oh my goodness, I can't remember what these guys are called. Is that what they were called? Heavy infantry. Alright. Whoa, get off the horse there. So, to make these guys, I'm going to need to make a horse and pikemen, which I am making pikemen. And horses only need the half triangles and rectangles. that's this grouping right here. Okay. How in the world am I going to make this work? Because it's not making a whole bunch of these guys just yet. What to do? Yeah, the woe of being eternally broke. I'm pretty sure there's not a person in this stream that couldn't relate to that. Alright. We also could upgrade every damn bit of our conveyor system, like we really need to. But speed is key. And we have a need for speed. Now that I quoted that, I can't get no Top Gun out of my damn head. Yeah, these definitely, I don't know why I didn't upgrade these yet. It just makes sense to do that. You know, I guess I could put it on run while I'm doing this. I thought I'd done screwed something up when that popped up. Oh, damn, that actually kind of scared me a little bit. Okay. More money. Like my taxes come in. It's okay. It'll be broke before too long. Come on, upgrade, upgrade. I am still surprised that this is just normal running speed. That's fast forward right there, folks. Okay, this is interesting. So, if I could find a way to build horses, I got a surplus of these guys. Okay, I'm gonna do a thing. As soon as I figure out what I'm gonna be doing. Alright, so let's break that up. We're gonna split these. That might be a good idea. We'll find out. Build a straight conveyor belt. Goodness. Alright, so let's see. Alright, I got an idea. We're going to build a couple horsies over here. Put this here. Build the jump right there. Alright, so we got our rectangles to build them. We're going to upgrade these guys so they have a stronger output, and I'm going to run out of money. So that's how this game works. Build those guys yet. On my way there. Okay, build that there. And just wait for somebody to build up. Alright, I could... Nope, wrong thing. Wrong thing again. I'm just clicking on everything that's wrong. Anything, I could try to get some horses through here. 8 horses. Come on, horsies. Let's go. Slowly but surely. Alright, at least we got some horses being built. Yeah. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright. We got a lot of fixes for the next time around. So horses will just run from here and target some random enemy. They'll just run through everything. These guys are gonna do something. We have champions, shield bearers. Boom! All the booms. Alright. What do we got here? Ooh. Create the parallel circuit. Create parallel canvases to boost their speeds. Okay, that could actually work out. Or four-leaf clover, increase the rarity of appearing relics. Well, we only have the final boss coming up, and I don't believe there is any other mini-boss. So, the parallel circuit would be the better choice. Ooh, keep messaging me. Alright, so now we're on to the final boss. Wow. Remind everybody, it's the Umbo Draconis. A powerful presence is felt within the darkness, is converging upon it, and it must be stopped. That. So it doesn't really matter which one we attack, it's going to be both of him. And let's upgrade a hero. Let's upgrade mages, because I have a feeling we're going to need mages. Because we get 250 mages apparently. Alright. So this is the final run through. Let's see if I can build the rest of my damn horse units here. Okay, let's see where I need to go here. That one. Oh, this one. Sounds like I've never played this game before. No, that one. No, this one. Alright, so we got that. That's being built over here. We can get rid of that. Alright, let's see about squeezing a couple of these in here. Somehow. Might be better just to bring it down this way. Oh my goodness gracious, I'm already out of damn money. I built everything on the budget to get this to work. Split it like this. Okay. Well, poopy. We'll get this to work. It will work. It will work. It's gonna have a problem. Okay, it's working again. Slowly but surely, I'm getting this. Stay tuned, everybody. I might actually make some of these units. Come on, just a little bit further. Let's go. One more conveyor. At least they're building now. I need 60, 70 actually. That was done. Just needed that much. All right. Get that. Right now, I'm going to focus on building as many units as I can. Because this dragon's going to be a pain in the butt. There we go. We got a surplus of forces. We got a surplus of these guys. Alright. Guys being made. Alright. I think we're okay. I think we're gonna be okay. So we got a lot of buildup down here, but I don't know if there's really anything I can do about it. But I think we should be pretty well set. Go. On the fight, Umbra Dragon. Alright. Here we go. And there he is. He drops these little pylons down, and they slowly damage my army, and they provide him with a shield. But I just have to hold out. Unfortunately, I don't get no rewards for this because this is the final boss for this run. But we did win. That's what matters. And this guy here starts gloating. So, this gives us a synopsis of our run, how well we did, how many heroes we dispatched of each, their battle contribution, all of our researches, how far we got with them, all the relics, what route we chose, the total amount of mana we used, research, all that's nerdy stuff there. Then you can actually even go in and view what you've done as far as this goes. And you can even save a picture of it if you want to try to recreate this, spaghetti junction type factory that I built. So we would click next. Now we have upgraded our ascension level with the, I think the Minion Master, I believe. So now, when we ascend to level 1, it increases the number of normal enemies by 20%. So we'll see slightly more normal enemies. And we have unlocked the mystical creatures master. My personal favorite because they have dragons. And now we can acquire new heroes. I believe this is the druid, and this is a sharpshooter or gunslinger. Maybe a gunslinger. It looked like pistols. Chonky is excited by dragons. We've also unlocked a new research tree. This is actually a pretty funny one. I could build treats for my minions and make them work faster. I can give them a sugar rush. I can make my minions diabetic. Yeah, chocolate. I've also unlocked 5 achievements. I think they're pretty simple. I beat the first boss without taking any damage, and I beat each chapter. And one more. It's not showing. So we hit next, and it'll take us back to the book. That's new. I have no idea what that means. So yeah, you said he's just asked me to make it a challenge, will I? So every time that you would complete a run, you can come to the Arcane Knowledge Cauldron, and here you can unlock Arcane Knowledge. You get all kinds of things. You know, you start off with all your units with a +1, all the starting units with a +1 upgrade. I can get the unit statue from the very beginning. I can acquire a hero recipe from the very beginning. And I can turn off the channel direct intervention, my little mouse click thing where I do damage. I lose that ability, but I also gain 0.5 speed recovery on my mana, so it does help a little bit over the long run. Same with down here. I can get a new spell recipe from the very beginning. I can get a fairy statue from the beginning. I can upgrade my fairies by a level. All kinds of things here. So, I have a question for my audience here, and I have about an hour left in the stream. So my question being, would you guys like to see me do a run with my account that has everything unlocked? All the upgrades, a lot better speed, still running out of money. Does that sound good? Or would everybody like to see that? Because it also gives me a chance to show you guys the creature in the book. Show us the power. You give me a way too much credit, Chonky. So let's do that. So I'm gonna have to jump back out here to the title screen. And I believe it's yep, this one. Alright. Go to my first slot. It also allows me to play with the skins that I've been collecting. Because I love summer, I have the summer skin turned on. Changes everything. I think it gives them all a pretty neat little look to it. And with the summer skin, it also gives the fairies little inner tubes, and my salamander lizards, sunglasses and a surfboard. So, my arcane knowledge tree is 100% completely filled out. Oh, okay. Apparently now it is 100%. Unlimited reroll for initial research. Oh my goodness. Yeah, yeah, that must have been a recent update. So, okay, still everything's unlocked because I have a crap load of knowledge, arcane knowledge points. All right. So you guys saw me play with the Minion Master. So I'm actually going to play as the other one. Oh, you know what? I'm fine with that because, again, I have a lot of arcane research. So, I'm going to click on the book here. I'm going for level 7 Ascension. So right now, I start out with 1700 mana with a recovery speed of 3.4. And these are all the detailed information of what I'm about ready to go against. It has an increased number of normal enemies by 20%. More types of bosses will appear. Mini bosses will become stronger. Increase the hit points of normal enemies. Bosses become stronger. Increase the movement speed of normal enemies. And the new one, mini bosses will be added to boss fights. Yeah. They're going to throw a lot at me. And all thing I can say is, bring it. So either I'm going to, die a horrible death, or I'm going to have one hell of a glorious run. Or I'm going to barely win by the seat of my pants. Who knows? Yeah, most likely. So, we're coming for you, bro. Yeah, you better hide. Alright. So, there's a few other things to notice on here. Is now we have these sigils, these symbols. I can acquire these through my incursion routes. I can acquire the green one right here. It's a blessing and a curse, and it literally means that. The empowered one, which I believe is this first one. So if I beat the empowered boss, I get that rune. And the blue one, the blue one, not there. I simply make. But I have to feed that extra parts. So, it's a little bit involved here if we want to see the final boss. And I got 3 chapters to do it all in. So, let's get it started. Let's get my spell. I personally like Rockfall. Rockfall gives me both a defender and an attacker. I literally just drop big ass rocks on my enemies. Had to make sure that I had the black ink, because that's slightly important. Alright, research. Underground utilization tech. Strengthens underground delivery, allows for route changes underground, enables longer, faster transports, and also grants access to special equipment for creating statues of heroes and tablets of spells. Really? Okay, well, I guess we're going to do that one. Alright, Gift of the Minions. I do honestly believe the upgraded mixer will be quite a useful tool in this one, but parts also is a good one to have. And it's not just making spears. Parts is anything you have to combine to make something for something else. So, this is actually a quandary. Alright, I think parts is going to be the better one to choose here. I can get lucky and get the mixer later. So, I just spent all those points for nothing. Alright, time to run out of mana. Alright. Oh, I did. Alright. So first and foremost, I just need to get my fairies being built. So, and my spells. If I'm looking around here to do my research. Alright, so this actually will help me make cleaner transactions with moving my motive pieces around and moving, just moving things. And this here allows me to not only do an underground passage, but allows me to make a L-shaped corner with it, which is quite very valuable. I am definitely starting with that one first. Also, this one here, this mass production bridge conveyor, the more I build it, the cheaper it gets. So, that's useful. Alright, I have two picks. I'm actually going to move this motive maker up here. So I kind of have a line going right to the portal. I am also going to move this out of the way. Move it more over here. So now I can build my spells up here. So you guys know how I build my units and everything, but let me show you how spells are built. They use a different kind of builder. They use this, big glowing globe here. Glowy globe. Anyway, so this one here has a similar problem that I've had in the past, where it gets bunched up because I can produce so many jars of ink that they just build up. So I'm thinking about building a simple conveyor. We'll do 3 of these. Yep, there we go. And there we go. They take a circle and an ink jar. Ink jars are made from the ink, of course. And they're just simply like this. We're going to have one going there. We're going to have one over here. I just realized what I'm doing. It's not entirely correct. I'm going to need to make 2 of these. There we go. And these guys are going to make ink jars. Now I'm going to make these guys here. They're going to generate my circles for the spells. And these are simply going to go like so. So just make a straight line. Whoa. Anybody else see that screen refresh, or is that just me? Okay. At least I'm not going crazy. Well, I know I'm going crazy, but that's not the reason why I'm going crazy. I'd also say the reason why I'm going crazy is sitting next to me, but no, that's...
Talk shit. We're gonna talk shit.
I mean, everything is... Oh, what the hell? Come on. Yeah, I mean, I love you too, dear. There we go. So we're going to have a bottle going over here. I have to break Sorry, I'm focusing a little bit. Oh, it's snapping fingers. Yeah, she's. I deserve some of the stuff that I start. I mean, I deserve all the stuff that I start. But,
I can't really say a whole lot because I know there's some heinous shit that I've said without really realizing what I've said. So yeah.
help me. I mean, everything's fine. I would trade you for the world. Although, I mean, like if I could. I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to see me try because that'd be a complete failure. Okie dokie. So I'm getting my spells all in a row. And I know that I haven't really spent any money at all getting my little fairy guys built, but that'd be okay from the beginning. Alright, so that has my spells, my ink jars being made. So that gives me 3 outputs for those, and we'll see just how well this setup works. I hope it really works out well. So let's see what we can do with these, which isn't going to be a whole lot. I'm probably just going to get everything ready. Yep, that's about all I can do. So, these little circles, those are my spells being made. Oh yeah. So much a big difference from the previous one, for sure. I missed that conveyor already. Alright, so what I'm planning on doing with this is these extra ones I have off to the side, I'm going to feed into this. I can use motifs or actual production items. Whereas I really don't want to use stuff that I make because that seems a bit wasteful. But it is actually pretty decent when I have, big walk-ups like this. So maybe I will circle that back and just feed them over. Alright. He's ready. Really, the only thing I can do is just get these set up. Working out pretty good, actually. So, in this little bit of time, it's generated 200 rocks. Alrighty. So, the spell casted is automatic, as you can tell. They just drop rocks everywhere. They will do damage, but they're mostly just going to kind of block them from getting anywhere. I just gotta last. That's all I gotta do is last. Had a few close calls there. Okey-doke. So, it doesn't really matter what direction we go here. We're just going to get a hero upgrade. But I know if we go this direction, we can pick up this blessing and curse quite early. Now, I did in a playthrough before actually pick this up in the last chapter, but I don't know if it's guaranteed that it'll be on a path in the future. So I'm not going to take that risk. Yeah, that's right, Sergeant Dirty Bush. Alright. So, I can upgrade the ferries. I will be creating quite a bit of these. However, I would like to see if I can get a... it may be too early for that. Yeah, let's go ahead and just stick with the upgraded ferries right now. Okay. Yay, level up. Give me some mana. Alright. So let's get our ferries being produced. Now, the main difference between the mystical master and the minion master is the base unit these ferries produce in twos. So they produce a lot by comparison. It still doesn't mean that they're going to be any less of a headache to what's the word I want to use here? Yeah, I've then lost my word. So I'll just simply say that. Reasons. Because of reasons. Okay. Obviously, I'm still a bit tired. Oh, and by the way, everybody, I have been recuperating and recovering from a pretty bad insomnia spell. I think I have finally found what is wrong, and it has been addressed. So, hopefully moving forward, I will have very few episodes happen. And again, this was a rough one. I've never really had them hit as hard as it hit this time. So yeah, this is what these conveyors do right here. They make everything just so much nicer. And allows me to, you know, I appreciate that, Chonky. Thank you. Alright, so, get these guys moving. I am also going to go ahead and have recipes. Hold on a minute. There. Okay, I got something screwbally here. Oh, that's why I'm sitting... Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, okay. That was a dumb moment. Okay. Let me fix that. That one was supposed to go there. This guy is supposed to go over to that one somehow. Let's, yeah. There we go. Okay. Little bit of an oopsie there. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything is fine. Okay. See? I produce quite a bit of fairies. Almost an endless stream of them. Oh, ha ha, Sergeant Dirty Bush. Not like you've ever made a mistake before. Tell you what, I admitted I made a mistake, so there. Alright, I'm gonna run this in the background. I'm gonna put it here.
Nobody wants to play with me.
Alright, so I'm gonna tell it to convert resources. So I'm going to need to feed this thing a total of 2,100 of these. I think it's 1. Yeah, it's 1 for 1. So I'm quite very confident that I'll fill that quota before the end of all this. Wow. Okay, yeah. So, just showing, I got 2 guys here, no boost at all on any of my resources, and they're able to keep up and produce quite steadily here. Outside of a little hang up with this, those are producing quite well. And on to the bike. My fairies are going to shoot out like rockets. I'm just laying down cover around my Christmas. Just in case someone has a different idea of redecorating. Okay, guys, I got something on here called Smart Detection Beta. Will allow it to chat. Apparently there is a attracting banquety at Eric the Pug cheap viewers at steamboo.com. I have no idea what the hell that is. That right there. Yeah, it's only I can see it. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Yeah, interconnect. Yeah, that's what they kind of look like. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask Jarl Shack about that. I don't believe he's in the stream anymore. And I don't know if Uncle Mikey or if Chamber C is in here, so that'd be a question for later. Anyway, let's collect my rewards and move on. Alright, so let's get this blessing and curse. So here we go. Take the ordeal of wisdom. So the blessing, when selecting a relic as reward, re-rolling becomes available for 1 gold. Curse, if you hold more than 7 relics, take 20 damage at the start of the battle. Damn. This one. The blessing, all surprise events are treated as shops. You'll gain 20 gold when passing through. However, gold can no longer be obtained outside of passing through these surprise events. Oh, damn. A blessing and a curse on this one. Blessing, all spells gain plus 40% deployment speed. So, that's how fast it's casting the spell. However, my production speed of all heroes is minus 20%. So, I think this one in the middle is the better one to go with. Yeah, they were trying to contact me about my car's warranty. I love that too because it's paid off. Yeah, all spells. For us trying to go against the final boss on this one, that would definitely not be a good idea. So this one seems to be the lesser of the 3 evils, because I could deal with only visiting the shop on the question mark ones. So it does let me know that I do get 20 gold per visit. So I'm gonna do that one so I can get the ordeal of wisdom. Goodness, that was hard to spit out. Alright. So, excuse me. Going here, I don't think we really need to do anything else here for the time being. You know what? Just increase our bridge distance. let's max that out because this could be very useful later. And let's get more mana. Because the good saying is, I'm always mana broke. So, I think we need to build more, as Gloomy said, the intercontinental ferry ballistic missiles. Because a good offense is about as good as a good defense. I know I butchered that, so everybody just don't hurt me. You know what? I keep forgetting I can simply just copy this crap right here. Copy. Move it all right here. Yeah, that didn't quite work out like how I wanted, so we'll see if we can get it to work without doing a whole lot. Oop, gonna put that guy there, put this guy here. We're already gonna run out of money fairly quickly. Alright, so get that. Let's go ahead and knock these out. So I'm gonna need 1, 2. Go in there. Go there. Oh, forgot to hit a button. I'm trying to copy the same one up above here. If you see what I'm trying to do. Well, I think it was military ferry. Yes. Yes. I forgot about them. Alright, so that one there goes. That one. Yeah, that one. To there. Okay, that one had to go. Okay. Right. Sorry, I'm thinking real hard, guys. Well, crap. You know what? Damn it, Sean. Damn it, Golden Bear, you're right. I could have just did that. Yep. Damn it, I don't know why I did that part, but it'll be fine. Let's see if I actually have enough money for all of that. Nope. Alright, do I have enough money now? Come on, give me the copy. Don't have enough money yet. How about now? How much is all that? Could be that much. Okay. Because I had to pause it. That's why. There we go. Alright, so now get that, go there, and there. Alright. Now I need to build my conveyor belt. There we go. Now more ballistic ferries being built. And in fast mode, just because I can. Right, next wave. Rocks. Rock collection. Great. Had to throw some rocks on my own gateway. Almost had a guy come up here and knock it on the door. Alright, so I research. No, it really don't matter which way I go here. So I think this way would be the better one to go with, because at least then I'll get both a mana and a hero up here. Obtain research. So we got upgraded scissors, improved scissor functionality, increased cutting speed, and gain additional output ports. Not bad. Yeah, I got a wall of dirt. And Fairies of Doom, yep, that is very right. I got a wall of dirt, I got a wall of dirt. I can't wait till I can throw some gasoline on it and make it flaming piles of dirt. Alright, Transfer Tech grants access to warp-type equipment such as shipping devices and portable portals. Powerful tools, though ones that cannot be placed in large quantities. So actually, this will give us a portal. That's actually quite useful. Okay, so yep, let's upgrade the fairies even more. There's a reason why I'm not upgrading the rockfall, because you know, I'm going to be turning them into meteorites later. Heal the gate. The gate wasn't even hurt. I'm pretty sure it wasn't hurt. Now you make me second guess. Damn it, Gomi. Alright. So, teleporter. How far will that go? Holy crap, it will go really far. Huh. Okay, oh, that kind of helps eliminate a lot of usage right here. Alright, so I got a little bit of mana right now, not really a whole lot of stuff I can do for the moment. I need another type of hero, so I'm going to go ahead and grab some research points. And I can get another teleporter, but I'm gonna save that for a little bit later. Wow, I can actually upgrade it for... Oh, nice. I just need 2 of the red research, and I can now get to the point to where I could actually just build these. And I also have a portable portal. So again, quite useful later. And I have a mining site. What's it do here? Offering certain number of heroes to the heroes or spells, you can obtain both corresponding hero statue or spell tablet. Yeah, no, not right now. What we can do is make everything faster. I know you will bite back. There ain't no doubt about that. Alright. Get my deliveries up here a little bit faster. That. And let's just get these back. So I got a little bit of a got an angry dropper over here. He doesn't like the fact that I'm making him work too hard. Put this in fast forward. You guys build it. Watch these numbers just steady. In case anybody's curious, Rufus is playing a game called Odin's Here. Game King is watching? No, the King is watching. Okay. Is that the one where they like try to assassinate the King? Is that that game? Too loud? But wait till they actually turn into meteorites. Alright. Now we're on the way to fight the first boss here. It's actually a good thing I'm going that direction. So, now I'm going against Explodo. Now, this bomber looks ready to blow. Chonky, I know you're going to say something, so go ahead. That's because I dropped a rock on one individual. It like fell on his big toe. Y'all, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be good for my stream, but not Uncle Mikey's. I get it. Yeah.
Because I'm on the chat for once.
I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think Gulmy just called him out. No, sorry. Oh, wow.
Okay.
That is kind of neat. I might have to give that one a watch if it's something I'm interested in. Uh-oh. Gulmy, I think you're gonna get chastised. Is Silver in the stream still? Because she likes to surf and salamanders. You know, I say that now, and that just sounds so wrong. Yeah, you know what? I apologize if that was, taken wrong. Well, you get quite creative, but I mean, we'll just leave it that. We'll just leave it there. Pretty much like how Dirty Bush just said right there. Maybe kind of like that. Oops. Alright, so unfortunately I can't build the salamanders because I don't have a red ink yet. So for the time being, only thing I could really do is make even more fairy ballistic missiles. Somehow. Alright, you know what, let's do this. Do this part. Build that there. Yeah, some bitch. That's what happens when you don't pay attention and you think that you have the thing that you're trying to work with. Okay, let's try that again. Copy. There we go. That didn't work. So I wanted it to. Can I rotate this? Oh, can I flip it? Damn it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do some fixing and rearranging. Copy. there. Oh, I missed something. Oh, yeah. I missed this one down here. Alright, let's try that again. Copy. Put everything there. Okay. I'm really starting to dig the copy tool when I remember to actually use it. That's actually a good spot right there. This right there. There we go. Alright. You know what? I'm actually not going to run out of mana. Stop the presses. Holy crap. Alright. Let's see if I can get this to work. Thank you there, Sergeant Dirty Bush, for celebrating my quote-unquote achievement. Alright. I'm just gonna put these guys over like so. Alright. You guys working? You guys are working. Alright. Put them in fast forward mode. Let's go. Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and get some more research. Or we can go ahead and stockpile some mana. Stockpile mana. When we're actually able to build said salamanders, we're going to have to do some rework and some rebuilds. Oh yeah, look at that. We already reached 500 on the fairs. See if we can reach 1,000. That'd be awesome. I don't think we're going to, but we're gonna get awful close. Yeah, 150 short. Alright, here we go. We got little hand guys, so they're going to get handsy with us, and we got a big guy that's going to try to blow us up. Again, the only thing I have to do is prevent these guys from actually making it to we didn't actually defeat him, so I don't think we get. Oh, we do get him. All right, never mind. All right. So now we got 2 out of the 3 runes that we need to fight the end boss. All right. So Lucky Jewel obtained 1 more relic after defeating a mini boss. So two relics for defeating a mini boss. Or whenever an attack is below 4, the attack becomes 4. So my fairies could do 4 damage per hit. And there's a bunch of them. I think this one here would be a good idea. Also, the salamanders do less than 4 damage. Oh my goodness. Oh my. They threw a really hard decision at me. I want all three of these, but I can only select one. So this one will allow me to make my modus faster, potentially allow me to make my heroes faster. This one allows me to extract ink faster, which in the mythical creatures master has a bunch of ink usage, so that one's highly needed. But this one here, when I go to do some of the higher ones, especially the dragon, I'm going to need a 3-port canvas, and this is the upgraded version of it. I don't know if I'll see this one again, but I don't know if I'm going to get the blueprint to make it. Damn. Yeah, I'm going to select the advanced dropper because I'm going to need ink production. Alright. Man, I hope I get to see those again. Alright, so we got a new boss, the Golem. Even its own kind keep their distance. Such overwhelming power. He is a bit of a chonker guy for sure. But the good news is he's not going to be empowered. Alright, so our portal did take some damage. I can obtain a hero, so hopefully I can get a hero that I actually could use. I don't think we need to upgrade anything, so I'm going to take a gamble and actually... Yes, right here. Oh yeah, no, I just got to pray that I can get red ink. So I can turn my my rocks into meteors, which do not only block them, but do damage. Oh, look. That one has a portal and red ink. That one has 2 red inks. That one also has 2 red inks and a portal. That one has a mouse and black ink. And this one has 2 red inks and... I'm actually leaning for... I'm actually leaning more for this one. And hear me out for it. The reason I'm thinking of this one here is because, one, this will also go ahead and feed into my production that I have already happening. And I can use my research to get me a portal that I can place anywhere. Yeah, that's exactly why. Right there, Gulmy. I believe this one would be the better one to go with. So it actually put it in a pretty good spot too. Alright, so now it's time for a little bit of redesign, but not in the way that I thought. So I know that I'm going to need red ink for both the production for my salamanders, but also for my meteorites. So I'm going to have to spend my 1 red research to go ahead and upgrade my droppers. And I'm going to hold on to my green research for the time being, because I might need to do a portal, but I'm not sure. So, go over here real quick to my H, go to spells. So to make the meteorite, I just need the rock spell and red ink. And that's it. So, I'm going to try to do this same setup that I have here. Take Gloomy Bear's, no, cancel. Take Gloomy Bear's advice. And copy. That's a thing. So, this could be removed. That's not going to be, and it's going to be more in the way. And because I don't want both rocks and meteors coming out, I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of that production. And these productions for reasons. Alright, let's do another copy. Let's get this going right here. Actually, I just need this for right now. Copy. Oh, okay. I was kind of done. The reason why this was here was for that. Oops. R there. Alright, so I'm going to be finishing this up, and then once I get everything built, I'm going to be ending my stream. So what do you guys think about this one so far? Is everybody following what's happening, what I'm doing? Oh, your phone died? Oh, was that the red you were talking about? Was your phone dying? Get the red ink producing. Got that going there. Now I need to get these spells going up here. Just need to go there. Those need to go here. Yep. I'm having problems. Alright, here we go. So I'm gonna definitely want to make sure that I have these going as fast as possible. Going in there, going there. So that should be producing all of those. These going over here. And there. Alright, so these should be producing my fireballs. There we go. So they produce at a much slower rate. Alright, so the next thing I would want to do is get my ink production down this way. Okay, that one. Nope. Nope. Okay, I'm gonna have to take this the long way. Alright, so now I'm going to build some salamanders along this. I might need to go down here. Okay. So the salamanders will take a fairy and red ink to produce. Now, it's not going to take a red ink bottle like these, it'll just simply take red ink. So I could just plumb these over like so. Then make a bridge here, a pipeline, like running oil, but more efficient. And I'm going to do this, like so. And notice I'm putting these guys on a different track as far as they're exiting. And that's because by putting them in this one here, they're going to be kind of chugging it up a little bit. Alright, get some more research. So I'm going to run just for a little bit, just kind of show what it's eventually going to look like. Okay, it just didn't reach me yet. Okay. So the salamanders are going to work in a similar fashion as the fairies. They go straight out, attack a single target, and they will do burning damage. They'll burn damage over time. So that's how this part's going to work. And yeah, this up here is going to look very badly congested, because these here do produce a lot slower. I could probably remap this a little bit better to where it's producing more efficiently. But for tonight, I am actually running out a bit of time. So I am going to go ahead and suspend this one. I'll make save. Okay. Oh, so it's going to return me from that point. Alright, so you know what? Let's go ahead and finish this one out. And when we go to the when we complete the fight, we'll end the stream. There we go. Fast forward it. So it's giving me quite a few meteorites here. Yes, it could definitely be producing a lot. Still producing a lot of fairies. It's going to be good. Alright, so here's the difference with meteorites. They do a lot of damage. Not only did they block the path, they punish them by burning them. There's actually a artifact that I can get later that will increase the damage I deal with fire. That will go with my dragon spell. It's just so nice. A lot better than the 1 point of damage. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and suspend this one. So when we start back, we'll start back at that point. The fire, it pleases me. Oh, Chonky, are you telling me that you're a little fire fiend? You like playing with the little bright ouchies? Oh, I take that smiling face as a yes. So guys, I do appreciate you guys come along for the stream. Thank you for bearing with me with some of the technical difficulties at the beginning of it. I do enjoy the fact that you guys did get to play along with the alerts, and I'm hoping pretty soon that I can become affiliate and we could have that be come on, what's it called? The little reward system you guys can use where you spend your points to put those in. I might be a little generous with them and allow you guys to use some pretty oh, Hello, Season of the Mist. No, don't worry about being late. I'd still appreciate you jumping in, even though it's at the end of the stream. Um, Again, it is a pleasure for me to do this for you guys. I really enjoy it. I don't think Jarl Shack is in here, but he has invited me to actually do a collab with him this Friday. So, as to not ruin what we're going to be playing, kind of a bit of a surprise, it still will be at. Actually, I don't know what time it will be. He does get off work before I do.
Well, he's not going to start the stream without you.
No, he's not going to start without me. I just don't know when we're going to start.
What's your
Uh,
usual time?
my usual time's 7, so um, kind of look for around maybe 5, 6 o'clock, guys. So again, I got to get with him anyway to figure out how this is supposed to work, because from what I've heard from Uncle Mikey's and Chambers, it seems to be a little bit of a thing. No, no problem. I can do that, Chonky. Again, guys, I appreciate you giving me time today and play Shapehero with me. So, without any ado, you guys have yourself a good night. I'm gonna go get some rest. I'm gonna kick this insomnia's butt.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Peace.